Hi, I'm Harlem with Glamour, and I'm all about that style. Join me on my YouTube channel. Well, let me tell you, first of all, you know why this show is going to be different? Because I have the special sauce, and that's me. The thing about my show that is going to be different is that I'm going to be talking about style. I'm going to be having some closet talk, and that's closet with a Z, not with the S. And I will be interviewing people from my neighborhood and beyond. I'm running up in every place, and you know what? We're going to have a bunch of fun because the world is so serious today. Don't you need to smile? Well, come join me because I will make you smile. Because remember, it's all about that Harlem with Glamour style.
For a special treat, the grand opening of the ribbon cutting for comedy in Harlem. Yay!
You don't know the backstory? Jamie and I do. We work like slaves. Why? Because we're passionate about bringing laughter to our community, uplifting our community, and giving something back. And we just thank our audience members, the comedians that support us and perform on stage. Yes. We are here in Sugar Hill, hopefully to stay and to grow. Please tell your friends about comedy in Harlem. Woo. We are intentional about amplifying Black and brown voices, marginalized voices. We are so excited to cut the ribbon on 750A St. Nicholas Avenue. My husband and I, come on, we're doing this
And sing!
Your friend, they stay on the dance floor. Hello. Hey, my name is Deborah. I'm having a great time. Go by yourself. Go by yourself. Did you wake up? One, go by yourself. Go, girl. Hey, hey, go, baby. That's a cute girl. That was a big ass.
It's going to be October 26th. It's a 10:30 show. We're doing a Halloween special, and there's also going to be prizes for the show. So again, thank you guys for coming out and making comedy in Harlem. Comedy in Harlem. I mean, this place is amazing. We love the area. Even though the park is a little hard, we still find it, right? That's what I'm talking about. The food is amazing and the staff is great. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. Come up here. Shout out to K Swift over there rocking out.
And this is what we built this for, to give Black and brown people an opportunity to get on stage every night of the week. Because I don't know if y'all know, but it's very difficult for comedians to get on stage downtown every night of the week consistently unless you have a name or if you got credits. And we give everybody an opportunity up here. And that's what we built it. Ain't got no communion today? What's going on? Why? You might get baptized today? Why y'all here so early? Why y'all? Stop the baptism. Yeah, I get baptized every time I get a new relationship, so gotta wash the sins of the exes away. So y'all know what I'm talking about. You still getting baptized to this day. Hey! I look good though, we look good. Listen, we're gonna have some comedy. We're gonna go back to the music. But first and foremost, I wanna say thank y'all for supporting comedy in Harlem. We started this, we didn't know we was gonna get when we first started. We started off in the alley. Some of y'all won't.
It's going to celebrate 3 years. Morgan Key, shout out to the Women's Chamber of Congress for doing what they do. Y'all up in here? They donated waters and sodas and everything to the store. So we appreciate y'all for helping Black businesses grow.
One time for Christine, everybody. Hey, we got one before you. Hey, we got one before you. I gotta bring my man to the stage real quick. My man just dropped in. Whose book is this? Is your book? Whose book is this? Love or Lust? Who wrote this? Whose book is this? We promote black people up here. Come on now, whose book is this?
It's mine.
Who said that? Oh shit, this is the voice of the Lord. How much I've been drinking? Do you hear that, or is it just me? Having a stroke? Let me know. Come on, I heard that voice. All right, cool. Where's she at?
Handsome chocolate self.
I'm here at Comedy in Harlem today, chilling.
I'm about to change your name to Chocolate Smokey Suarez.
Chocolate
Mr. Handsome.
You hear that, lady?
Let me ask you, what inspired you to be a comedian? Because you're funny and you've been making me laugh and a lot of other people laugh for a long time.
What inspired me to do comedy? I mean, when I was younger, I watched a lot of comedy on television when I was younger. So I was kind of inspired by the people I saw on television and listening to Richard Pryor and Red Fox and watching Carol Burnett and Lucille Ball and all that stuff on television back in the days. It kind of instilled me in my mind that I wanted to do comedy when I was young. And when I got older, I just put my foot in it and tried it. Actually, I started off a dare. One of my homegirls from high school, she dared me to do comedy at her show, yeah. And I did it.
And it worked out well.
And it worked out well.
How long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy. This is my 28th year.
Wow.
Doing comedy, yeah.
That's a big
28
deal.
years, yo, in comedy. I've been all over the world. I did pretty much every television show you could name, from Apollo to NBC, BET, Bad Boys of Comedy, Def Comedy Jam, Comic View, Who's Got Jokes, like all them television shows, Comedy After Dark, and all those shows you could have seen me on. Also, I got some new movies out right now. I know if y'all see me in Paper Soldiers with Kevin Hart or State Property too.
Okay.
But now I have two new movies out that just came out. One is on Tubi called Master Dragon, and the other one is on BET called Bid for Love Part 2.
Okay.
With each other Dawn, half Kenny. It's a dope ass cast.
Wow, I just want to say, listen, you've always been very kind every time I've seen you.
Thank you.
You know, I coined the phrase, being a big deal and not acting like a big deal is a damn big deal. And I just want to say thank you for always being so humble and kind whenever I came to see you. Everybody give it up for Smokey Suarez. Yay!
This used to be his block, right? We was stolen territory out here. I feel like a pilgrim out this piece. All right, cool. All right. Go ahead, have a seat, brother. Bishop Don Juan's in the building. All right, cool.
Hi, I'm Harlem with Glamour Style, and your name is?
Dani Redwine.
Dani Redwine. I like that name.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my born name.
Really? Redwine. I love it.
Danielle Redwine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, out of all the things you could have become, what made you want to become a comedian?
Breast cancer. I actually got diagnosed with ductal carcinoma, and at the time I was going through a lot in my family, and I needed something to lift my spirits. So I created a bucket list, and stand-up comedy was on my bucket list, and the only thing I could do at that time. So I did a 3-minute set, and I've been hooked ever since.
So, Miss Redwine, what shows are you doing next? Where are you performing next?
Well, I will be here at the Comedy in Harlem this Thursday, September 26th, doing an 8 o'clock show. And I also have a few things coming up. I will be here at the Comedy in Harlem. This is going to be my comedy home. So you'll definitely catch me up here. Otherwise, you can find me on Instagram at Dani_Redwine. And that's DANY_Redwine, like the wine you drink.
Well, your story, once again, it was so inspiring. And thank you again. And y'all come out here and support Dani Redwine, baby. Not white wine, red wine.
That's right.
I need you to put your hands together. Show him some love, show him some love, show him some love. Start clapping right now. It's my man, Mr. Jab Waters, everybody. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Keep it going for this beautiful establishment. Keep it going for that, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Sunday. Ooh. I love this club on this side. That's where I live. Anybody live on this side of Harlem? Yes. Yes. I love the east side is wild. I love this side right here. I'm from Florida, but I like this side. I love the crime on this side. I love this west side of Harlem. This crime is classy out here. That's what I love. Like in this part of Harlem, they steal what they need, not what they want. I appreciate that when you get robbed, you know? I got robbed in the Edgecombe. These guys broke into my car. The only thing they stole was my allergy medicine. I was like, maybe these niggas are sick. Maybe they don't got no health care.
Hi, I'm Harlem with Glamour Style, and your name is?
My name is Jared Waters.
How long have you been doing comedy?
I'm going on 11 years now.
11 years?
Yes, ma'am.
So what inspired you to become a comedian?
I would say what inspired me, just making people laugh. My father was like big into comedy, so he'd always have like Red Fox playing, and then since I was like 16, that's when I started up.
Laugh your butt off, right?
Yeah, that's my whole goal. That's my whole goal, yes, ma'am.
Well, you know what? You were certainly funny. You had me laughing my butt off tonight.
Thank you.
Where can we find you next?
You can find me every single night at Broadway Comedy Club, Comedy in Harlem, every Friday. And this coming Sunday, I'm filming my special in Los Angeles, Don't Tell Specials. You can check that out on YouTube and all the other platforms.
Okay, so what platforms can we find you on?
You can find me on anything, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Everything is Mr. Waters. So if you see a black dude on a horse, that's me.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
Yes, ma'am.
And keep on making people smile. It's so needed today.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
I don't have a lot of time up here with y'all. I got a little bit of time. I got to hurry up anyway. I got these compression socks, so I'm going to squeeze my crowd. Everybody who clapped and laughed is old. Only the old people know. Look at all the young people like, what the hell is a compression sock? Old people know our blood pressure. He like this, a compression sock. Let me tell you something. Young dude, you don't even know what a compression sock is, do you? Yeah, you won't have those problems. And all the fellas in here that suffer from ED and your dick don't get hard, put a compression sock on. Squeeze all the blood to your dick.
May I ask you a question?
Anything.
What inspired you to be a comedian?
Well, it's crazy. I never planned to be a comedian. My goal was to be a radio disc jockey, like the guys in the morning, Jeff Fox,
Yes.
Bob Slade, and all those guys. I set out to be a radio disc jockey. They said, get involved with comedy and you'll get to know a lot of people.
Okay.
So in 1989, I decided to get involved with comedy. Next thing you know, boom, I'm doing TV shows, I'm on tours, and I totally forgot about radio.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, funny as heck up in here, right? I see a preacher over here, I see a preacher over there. This is phenomenal. I just want to pause. I've been in here a number of times when it was the porch, and the hosts and the creators of this, I can't thank you enough for bringing it.
I'm here with Assemblyman Al Taylor. Let me just say something.
Yes.
You're one of the sharpest men in Harlem. And let me tell you something. There's Harlem, there's Fly, and then there's Harlem Fly. And you stay Harlem Fly. Where'd you get your sense
To
of
my
style?
wife, my wonderful wife, Gwen. Big shout out to you, honey. From the top to the bottom, from the inner to the outer. That's my honey. 35 years of marriage. Oh man, I could not have dreamed for a better wife.
That's amazing. I love a love story, you know? Listen, you're here supporting Nikki and Jamie and comedy in Harlem. How you like the show and how'd you like the performances tonight?
I would say we are Harlem with glamour. Girl, it went down. The people in here, as sharp as a Sunday afternoon. We're in Harlem, Sugar Hill. I am just elated. Why? Because it's happening here, and there has been a desert of a place to eat when it comes to black owned. I'm not saying we don't have a lot of stuff, but a black owned north of 145th Street, it doesn't exist right now. And so I'm happy to be here. The entertainment was great. It was kind of like, it was great. It wasn't bad in terms of the language. So you could bring your children. It wasn't as, but it's just freaking amazing. The food was fantastic. The wait service was fantastic. The comedy was great. And it was like, you would pay to see this somewhere else. And all you have to do is come in and support a black-owned business. I am proud to be here. I've been here a number of times, but I've never seen this. I'm elated, and I said that already, so I'm going to do it twice. Ecstatic, elated, exuberated about what's happening here tonight. And it's just so much fun. Jamie and
Nikki Sunshine.
Yeah, Nikki Sunshine and Jamie, they kill it up in here. Yo, y'all better come now. Make sure you come early and don't take my seat, all right? Because people are like, well, I heard about it. You better get yourself in gear and come get some of this. because in a minute it's gonna be hard. You're gonna have reservations.
That's right.
They act like they all of that. Nah, get in on the ground.
You better get in where you fit in.
Get in where you fit in. There you go.
I just want to say thank you, Al.
Thank you.
Not
Harlem
only,
Glamour.
let me tell you something. I coined the phrase, being a big deal and not acting like a big deal is a damn big deal. And I would say that about you. You're special in Harlem and we love you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, my neighbor.
Hi, I'm here at Comedy in Harlem. And your name is?
I'm Mike on the mic, Mike Ross.
How you doing today, Mike?
Hey, life is good. We're blessed. We're still here, right?
We're at the party of life. Let me ask you a question. How long have you been a comedian? And tell me what inspired you to be funny?
I've been a comedian 6 years. I've been a fool all my life. So, it's just one of them things. Comedy found me. I was a class clown. You got to have a tad bit of asshole in you to be a comedian. So I was able to tap into all of that. And after, people pushed me to do it, I moved forward and it happened and I ran with it.
What you got coming up next?
October 11th, I'm at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. Then I'm down in Atlanta and I come back December the 15th and I'm at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick again.
Let me ask you, what's one of your funniest jokes and what do you talk about?
One of my funniest jokes is being a professional side nigga. So, yeah. The side Negro.
This is a positive channel. We ain't gonna have no N words.
Excuse my ignorance. The side Negro. Not when I said that, I put the A at the end, not ER. Yeah. But that joke is funny because I'm the side Negro and I went out and I saw my girlfriend and she was with another guy. So I said, am I the side Negro or is that guy the side Negro? So we had to figure it out.
That's funny. Well, you know what? Listen, thank you for the interview, Mike on the mic, Mike Ross. Listen, where can we find you at as far as your social media?
You can find me at Mike Ross Comedy, Mike Ross Funny, or Mike Ross 72 on Instagram.
Thank you so much, Mike.
The pleasure was all
I don't want to hear the N word no more. You hear?
No. With the A on it, but it's Negro.
I don't even want to hear N. Today's episode of Harlem with Glamour Style is sponsored by Crave's Vegan Food.